The brilliant 19th century Russian playwright Anton Chekhov had said, "If you introduce a pistol in the first act of a play, it is bound to be fired in the following acts." This was just a writing advice for fellow writers, but it has a deeper meaning also. It is sort of a commentary on human tendency to indulge in violence if we are given a medium to do that. Today is 25th June. Today it's the 70th anniversary of Korean War, which is considered the first postmodern or the first post-World War war in its real terms. Today is also 10 days since the Galwan Valley incident, which claimed the lives of 22 Indian soldiers. And as such, our news channels, our social media, it is rife with talks of war and fear. We are creating scenarios of what a third world war is going to look like, which country is going to be on which side: India, China, USA, Russia, Pakistan, Japan, Iran, Russia, even Bhutan. But I don't think this is going to be a war. I say that because I think more than ever today's world is based on certain ground principles, certain values of rationality, of empathy, of commonality, and these values deter us to engage in war of any kind. Yes, we have the capability to cause immense large-scale destruction on humanity, but we do not have the intention to do that. No sane citizen of any country really wishes that kind of destruction on any person of any other country. That is the truth. To give you a figure, to prove my point, around 2000 years back, when civilization was growing and interacting with each other, human beings had a 15% death ratio from human-induced violence and wars. Today, that ratio, that figure is less than 1%. More people die from diabetes than wars or any sort of violence. But that is not to say that violence is gone or it is a thing of distant past. In fact, the positive values I counted out, at the same time certain negative values, values of distrust, values of deceit, values of greed are still alive. And as such, the solution lies not in obsessing about war or having an adrenaline rush to go out on the field and fight. The solution lies in trying to find certain commonalities, trying to find certain boundaries which we know which will not cross, and agreeing on those boundaries, trying to understand the other side, trying to make them understand our point, and trying to find certain solutions which might not be beneficial for everyone, but they must be agreeable to everyone at least. That is a real possibility. I mean, I talked about the World War. Today we are faced with another crisis which is of similar magnitude in its scale, in its impact across the world, and that is the COVID-19 crisis. I mean, the entire the world population knows about this crisis. We are all reeling under it. But to compare it with World War, while that time humanity was fighting against each other, this time, most importantly, humanity is fighting together against a common enemy. We are fighting for the lives of every individual on this planet. That is a beautiful thing that was not imaginable 50 years before or 100 years before. I mean, it's a truth, I know, that at this moment, right now, in Galwan Valley, Indian soldiers and Chinese soldiers are facing against each other. Same is the case in Pangong So, same in the case in Ladakh, in Indo-Pakistan border, or Indo-Bangladesh border, or India-Nepal border also. But it's also true that at the same time, Chinese scientists across the border and Indian scientists in ICMR on this side of the border are also working together to find a cure. We are sharing our test results, we are sharing our studies and findings on vaccines and drugs to cure the disease for the good. That is also a truth. Yes, as Mr. Anton Chekhov said, a pistol has been introduced in the first act of this play. But we are the writers of its coming acts, and we get to decide how this story ends. Let's try and make sure it ends on a happy note. Thank you.